Hi everyone, welcome to today's session. So we're going to do a little bit of a session that draws on several traditions. So it's a bit of a moving sequence, and it's based on Qigong, a little bit of yoga, and other things that I'm probably not even aware of. So I've tried to adapt the series a little bit. And it can be done, some of it standing and some of it sitting, so it's really up to you. And the idea is not really how you look in the poses, but it's how you feel. And so today I'd like you to focus mainly on keeping your mind within the body and to be present with the body. So it's almost kind of having a little bit of a chat with the mind and say, well, thank you, mind, for what you do for me and being there always. I would just like a little bit of time now to switch away and focus on the body. And it also means that if there are any pressing thoughts that arise, if we can kind of say gently to them, can I please deal with you later? It's sometimes easier said than done, but you get the idea. So the idea is to try and keep your attention with the movement, with your body for the duration. And again, I'll emphasize, do what you can do, what feels right for your body, and and just adapt the poses as you see fit. So we will start standing. So with your heels touching and facing to the side, so you've got a bit of a V shape there. And women will put their right hand down on their belly first, on the navel, and then the left. And men will put their left hand down and the right on top. So this is only because we're different and our brains work rather differently. So I'm not going to go into the details of this, but so women, right hand on the belly first and left on top, and reverse for men. So just closing your eyes here, feeling settled. And we'll do a few deep abdominal breaths in this position. So inhaling, the stomach goes out, and exhaling, the stomach goes in. So imagining there is a balloon inside your stomach, inside the belly, and as you inhale, the balloon inflates, your stomach going out, and then as you exhale, it goes back in. So a couple more with your own breath. So just tuning into the breath. So the deep abdominal breath. And now let go of the breath. Bring your feet now apart. And so hip distance apart if you like. And we're just going to take a few breaths again. So inhale. Coming up a little bit more when you reach that position. Carry on inhaling if you're comfortable. Then bring the fingers to touch. So you've got your middle finger that's touching. And then with the exhalation, you're just bringing the breath down, feeling that breath moving. So we'll do that a few more times. So inhale. Carry on inhaling if you're used to breathing. Exercises, you can breathe a little bit more when you're here. Bring your fingers to touch. Your middle fingers to touch, and then exhaling, feeling the air traveling down the front of the body in the midline. So inhaling, gathering all the energy, all the breath, and then exhaling, coming down. And one last time. So inhale. And middle fingers to touch, and then really feeling the sensation in that body. Go as slow as your breath allows. And now we're going to move to an ankle exercise. So some people do it with toes, but today I'm going to do it with ankles. So women bring their right foot at the back, and men bring their left foot. So we all do some ankle crunching. So you can do a little bit of both ankle and toes, or both at the same time. So moving the ankle freely into one side. And then when you feel like there is any bit of this movement that requires your attention, give it some attention. and then we'll rotate the other way, so change direction. So you can go a little bit on your toes as well here, and you can also feel a movement in the ankle. And then release. And then we'll do the opposite side to the one that we've done. So moving the other leg back. So women will be, that will be their left now, and men will be their right. So just moving in one direction. So just taking notice which direction that you're going in. So I can feel a little bit of noise coming there, from the toes actually. So that if you want to focus on the ankle, you can do as well. So whichever way you want. And then now change direction and go the other way. And then release. So now we're going to do a little bit of tapping of the body. So we're going to work the front of the body and the back at the same time. So making fists. So with the thumb outside. So you choose how you want to tap, what force you want to. So make sure you don't hurt yourself, and you be kind, and you can be very gentle. So we'll start with the left hand in front, and then we'll just go like this. So the upper body stays, and we're just tapping the front and the back. So now we'll move a little bit further to the middle of the body, feeling so as is comfortable for you. So if you can't reach, that's fine, just whatever works. And then a little bit top of the chest and upper back. So as is comfortable, don't overdo anything, just as high up at the back or the front as is comfortable for your body proportions. And let go. So I can definitely start feeling the energy going up. And now we're just going to do some more tapping. So you can increase the stance a little bit if you like. And then you can bring a bit of a micro bend in your knee, or bend them quite a bit. So it's up to you. And then we'll tuck the pelvis. So we're kind of quite firm on the legs. And then we'll make a fist with the right hand. So this time we can leave the thumb outside, or if you want inside as well, it's fine. I sometimes do it inside, so it's up to you. And we start tapping in the middle here. So tapping. You choose how much you want to do and what force you want to apply. And you can probably just contract your stomach a little bit. And then coming up to this area, down the ribs, the left ribs, and then coming up here, going to the left shoulder area, just here, and then back, middle, going down, and then down here. So we're going to go back up one more time. So carry on, middle, and this time we'll go to the middle first, and then to this area, to the left side. So we all start at the same side. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. And now we'll lift that arm up, so it's the left arm, and then we're just gonna tap under arms. So if you feel like you need to bring your arm down a little bit, that's fine. So now bring your palms facing up, and then carry on to the inside of the arms. So you choose. And then open the palms, go to the palms, to the fingers. And then this time open the right hands, now the fingers, and then tap the outside of that arm. So tapping, letting the energy move, the energy flow. So coming to the shoulder and a little bit to the leg. So being gentle to yourself, so just be the judge of that. And then let go. And now we'll repeat the same thing on the other side. So if you've gone out of your stance, so a little bit of the bend in the knee, and then tuck the pelvis under, and then bring your fist with your with your left hand, and then we go again, middle. So coming up to around the navel area, just, and then to the ribs, right ribs, under the ribs, feeling that area, feeling the organs there, and and coming back, up, middle, and then towards the right shoulder. And back, down, straight line. And then we're going to go again. So go up, navel, up, right, and then lift the arms up, the right arm up, and go underarm. And then drop that same arm and face with your palms facing up and carry on with your fist. So just any area that needs a little bit of attention, you can give it a little bit more. And then opening your palms here, just a bit of the hand and the fingers. And then opening the left fingers this time, and then tapping the left. Tapping the right arm with your left fingers, with an open arm. Tapping, coming up, shoulder, and relax. So now just let go. So you might feel a little bit of something in your arms and your shoulders. So just let go. And of course, if you feel any pain at any point, then do stop. And then now we're going to do the waist. So bring your hands open. So this time the back of the hand facing the middle of the room. So just tapping to the side like so. So just and then we're going to tap at the back. So it's around this area, just where the kidneys are and the adrenal glands. So just tapping a little bit there. So this also stimulates all the organs. I haven't been listing them as we went along, but you would have figured that out. And then come back and then let go. Okay, so now we'll make the fist again. So thumb in or out, up to you. And then we're going to tap the side here, the hips. And then we'll go to buttocks. And then to the back of the legs, the thighs and the glutes. So coming back down and then down the back of the legs. And then coming forward inside of the legs and the thighs. So we'll do that one more time. Okay, so now you can see which area needs a little bit more tapping. So I'm just going to do the inside here, go back. So you can just make this your own next time you do it if you want to do it again. So just a little bit more and then relax. So if you want, we can do, if you need a little bit of a rest, take a few seconds here. And we're now going to do a bit of a shoulder and neck exercise. So if you want to bring your fingers interlace, bringing the hands, the fingers and the hand behind your head, and making sure they're comfortable there, and your elbows are to the side, just to begin. So that, and we will start with. So exhale, and then we'll inhale. Well, we'll start in this position with the elbows quite close together. And you're looking just ever so slightly down so that the back of your neck is nice and long. So with an inhalation, we'll open the shoulders to the side and tilt the head up a little bit. And then exhaling, bringing the head down a little bit. You can choose what pressure to put or no pressure at all. And then bringing the elbows towards touching. They don't have to. So this you can do in a chair as well. So opening, inhaling, head looking up gently, don't overdo it. And then exhaling, elbows to touch, looking gently down, not too much. So a couple more. Inhale, elbows to the side, looking up gently. Exhaling, elbows touch, looking down, so back of the neck is straight. One more time. Inhale. And then exhale. down. Okay, so now we're going to do another exercise. So you can, if you've got a chair ready, you can sit down or you can just stay standing, whatever feels right for you. So we will interlace our hands facing down, and then we'll bring them up, and so they are kind of closed. And then we're just going to do some wrist rotations. So this is quite good if we are at the computer a lot and we need to loosen these wrists up occasionally. So it's something that you can do and integrate into your workday as you see fit. So just moving. So I've kind of lost track which way I'm going, but I'm just trying to get some movement into it. So just go on rotating yourself at the speed that feels good for your body, for your wrists. Go ahead and just play around. So remember, it's not how it looks, but it's how it feels. And then we're going to come up and do a bit of hip movement. So you can make a fist with the thumb outside this time. So there are two sets of knuckles. So the ones that's closest to the nail and then the ones that's furthest. So we're interested in the one closest to the nail. And then we will bring them with the palms of the hands facing towards the middle of the room. And then we're bringing this first set of knuckles to behind the ears. So just making sure that they fit nicely there. And if this is getting a bit too much, too complicated, then you can just bring your hands on your chest. And then you can just do a little bit of hip rotations, whatever you like. So some people say figure of 8, so I don't mind how you do it, but the idea is to just get a little bit of movement there. And you can carry on doing that. And for those who've got quite a bit of, who've got the ability to move their hips only, so you can just move the hips from side to side. So the upper body should be straight, and then you're just moving the hips side to side. So just getting a bit of movement there. So you can carry on with your waist rotation if that's easier for you. And if you want a little bit of a challenge, or this might feel quite easy for some as well. And then you can also do a little bit of tuck and tilt. So again, the upper body stays the same. It's just the hip area that's moving. So, and then relax. And now we've got the knee circles. So if you've got painful knees, you might want to sit that one out. So bringing your feet quite close together if you can, and then bringing your hands on the knees. And then we're going to go with circling the knees. So draw a little bit of a circle. So just making a note of the direction of your circle. Is it going clockwise, anti-clockwise? And then change direction. So if there is just a little bit of noise, but no pain, that should be okay. But if there is pain, then of course stop. And if you're not sure, then best not to do it. And then relax. So just let go. And then come sitting on your chair. And we will just do a little bit of breathing here. So getting our breath back if not. So breathing for a count of 2. And exhaling for a count of 3 or 4. And we will finish with just a little bit of a face massage. So if you want to, to use your thumb and your and your index finger, so you can just begin slowly to massage the jaw. So just whatever feels good for your body. Just trying it out, see how that feels. And then your cheeks to the side of the jaw, and just and then the ears, so you can just pull the ears out gently a little bit. This feels quite good to the side. And then using the thumb and the index finger, or however you like. So this feels quite good. And then You can do your eyebrows. So by using the knuckles of your index finger, slowly feeling the sensation in your body. You can go to the side, temples here, and then just massaging your face in whatever way feels intuitive for you. And then bring your hands onto your lap. Take a seat now if you're not already. And this time you can bring your back to rest against the back of the chair. So we will finish with just 3 deep breaths. So inhaling for a count of 3 or 4. And exhaling for anything longer than what you have inhaled. If you can make it twice longer, that's better, but just whatever feels right. So you can continue for as long as you've got time for, and that will be it from me for today. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you, and see you next time.